Hi guys, Ben here. Does anybody make any profit in dropshipping? I've seen this question asked a lot. Thought I'd make a quick video about it. Small margins, lots of returns, angry customers, delayed deliveries, all of this stuff you see a lot. And the reason why that is because of dropshipping tat from China. People think they just need to go on AliExpress and sell some rubbish products that take a long time to get to their customers. And, a lot of people know about this way of doing things, and it's just crap. It is crap. But there's a particular type of drop shipping. It's high ticket drop shipping where you avoid all of that, every single negative aspect that comes with that. And the reason why that is because with high ticket drop shipping, you're selling high price products. Rule of thumb is minimum of £500 or $500. Maximum can be up to about 2 or 3,000 for a product. And the reason is all you have to do is make one sale per day, and you make a good amount of profit. So the margins, they're there. There are expenses that come with running a business, but if you take those into account, the margins are there. So that's one of the biggest benefits of this high ticket drop shipping compared to the standard drop shipping that most people know about. Delivery times. You work with suppliers and manufacturers in your own country. Tens of thousands upon thousands of manufacturers and suppliers in your own country. You're not going online and just going onto AliExpress and whatever. You have to find these suppliers and manufacturers in your own country. It's not always straightforward because it's not like a big retailer. You just Google it and you can find it straight away. It's not always that simple. But there are lots of suppliers and manufacturers out there. The secret is forming a business relationship with these companies. And that can be a bit tricky. The main advice I give is to speak to an account manager from that company. Preferably an account manager from within your region of the country. And you just have a conversation with them. Preferably try and have a meeting with them. If they're in your town at some point in the near future or close to your town, see if they'll be willing to come to you, buy them a coffee somewhere, explain what it is you can do, how you can, why you think you can sell their products, and why you would be a good person to work with. It's not rocket science. It's pretty simple. It's just knowing how to do these things. So there's a lot less competition. There's a bit of a moat around your castle, as it were. It's just because not many people know about this way of dropshipping compared to the amount of people that do the standard dropshipping. So there's not as much competition, but also because it's harder to break into, you've got a moat around your castle. Once you do set up this business, and I know a lot of the tricks of the trade to get these suppliers and manufacturers on as business partners of yours, you have a moat around your castle, and it's harder for people to compete with you compared to if they were competing with everybody who's selling stuff from AliExpress. So the question about do people make any profit doing dropshipping? My God, yes, they do. With high ticket dropshipping, I can attest to the fact that yes, lots of people have made a significant amount of money. I would say, so I made over $500,000 in revenue, and maybe my profit margins are about 20-25%. So that's a pretty decent amount of money for something where if you've only got 1 or 2 sales a day, you don't do that much work. My store was semi-automated, so when the sale came in, the the sale was automatically sent over to our supplier. So there wasn't so much. There wasn't much that I was doing in the day to day. Once I put all the time in to establish the business, which it did take some hard work and some time. You don't know 100% if it's ever going to work. I've got so much experience now. When I started it 2019, the store that was successful, and I've taught a lot of people now how to do dropshipping, mainly in the UK and US. I know a lot, and I've been around the block, but even I don't know 100% if something's going to be perfect and take off. But I think I give it a good amount of chance that it can do. So the old model of dropshipping, low price products, low margins, long delivery times, lots of refunds, lots of customer service because of the delays, and you're selling shoddy products. That's gone. You don't need to concern yourself with that type of thing anymore. It's all about high ticket dropshipping now. And I would say now is a brilliant time to get in, because when I was doing dropshipping in 2019, when I started, I'd have to convince some suppliers and manufacturers to work with me by doing dropshipping. They had never heard of it before. It took some convincing. Some of them knew about it, some of them didn't. But it's just standard procedure now. The suppliers and manufacturers that are willing to do dropshipping, and not all of them are, but the ones that are, they're happy to do it. You just need to convince them that you're worth their time, because they don't work with anybody, especially the silver and gold tier suppliers. They don't work with anybody. You have to convince them. And once you do get them on board, it's a different world. All of those issues that I just mentioned with the standard dropshipping, they're all gone. You just have to consider it a genuine business. You have to think of yourself as a businessman or business lady, businesswoman. So you're not trying to make a quick buck online. You're putting the foundations down initially to have a long, steady, successful business. And it takes time. It takes perseverance, but it can be done. I've seen lots of people do it. I did it myself. It's not rocket science. You're not reinventing the wheel. There's just lots of lazy people out there who would be happy with just trying to do, sell a few things from AliExpress and don't make much of it and leave it at that. You need to have that fire in your belly. You need to have that desire to change your life. You want to start your own business. You want to live by on your own means. You want to make your own money and pay yourself a better wage. And that's all achievable with this high ticket dropshipping. So the reason why people who do try and do high ticket dropshipping, but they don't get anywhere, there's a few reasons that I've seen. They don't pick an appropriate niche. They don't develop business relationships with the suppliers and manufacturers. They may find one, but they just send an email and they're like, oh, no reply, just leave it at that. There's no long-term plan. They're just chasing, hacks, how to quickly do this. They don't think of it as a long-term business. So if you get your head around those sort of principles and the way you should be approaching high-ticket dropshipping, there's no reason why you can't be successful. So I coach people, mostly in the UK and US, they're my main clients. I coach people how to create a high-ticket dropshipping business from no experience at all up to, they got a successful business that's bringing in reoccurring revenue, and they're able to make a nice profit margin off of that. So if you're interested and you'd like to have a free half-an-hour call with me, and we can go over anything you want to discuss about high-ticket dropshipping, if you click on the link below, there's a link that takes you to a video, and it just goes over more details of what it is that I do and what high-ticket dropshipping involves. Go through that, book in a free call with me, we can have a chat. No pressure at all. All you need to do, half an hour, even if you don't feel like it's something you want to do, or you don't feel like you would like to work with me. You've got half an hour of free advice. So I'm very happy to do that with you. Cheers.